Straw Hat Gamer here to do a thoughts video on One Piece chapter 817, Rizo of the Mist. Now, this was a very good chapter. It was very informative, and uh, it seems as though we are about to either end Zoe or get ready for some more conflict with Zoe, with Jack possibly returning. Um, and with that, let's just get right into it. So, at the beginning, we get a little shot of Jack with the newspaper. Like I said, this may be leading up to Jack either. He seems irritated. We see him after he got his ass kicked by the Marines, and particularly Fujitora and Sengoku, and he's still recovering. So it seems as though he has recruited with he's come back with uh, Kaido, other Kaido ships, and he may be either headed back for Zoe or he may be um, doing something else. I don't know. He may be headed to Big Mom's location because something about Sanji was in the newspaper. Maybe. This is tomorrow after yesterday. Whatever. So this is a different day. A big element is dropped into this chapter. It's the Kozuki family, and it is apparently the family that Kinemon works for, and Kondro apparently also. And he has the crest on his back. I don't know if Kondro also has that same crest, but we do know that Inuwashi, Cat Viper, and Dogstorm also have these marks on their not on their backs necessarily, but somewhere on their body. And it seems as though this is well, we pretty much know that this is a Wano family, and they seem to have some influence in the country of Wano and some major pull there. Uh, what's his name? Momonosuke is the heir to the Daimo position in Wano, and uh, he was deceived to Straw Hats as Kinemon's son. Kinemon's son, but it was never really said that he was Kinemon's son. I don't think. Momonosuke also drops a little hint in this chapter. He says that his father, Cat Viper, and Dogstorm should not be fighting over what happened to his father, and he may be implying that some really bad thing either happened to him. I may think that Kaido may have took over Wano while Dogstorm and Cat Viper were there, and they weren't able to fend him off. Oh, and that's how Jack and his guys knew where Zoe was, or some other force may have come and attacked his father, and Dogstorm and Cat Viper weren't able to protect him over some vow or something. I don't know. Cat Viper and Dogstorm just had this little truce temporarily to protect Momo and hopefully make sure he gets the Wano so we can stick with Cat Viper and Dogstorm for a little while longer. The Going Merry is going to get a little crowded at some point. We have about 5 other people on the ship at the moment. I think Law has his own ship now, so he might go on his ship. So we have Dogstorm, Cat Viper, Rizo, uh, Conjuro, Kinemon, and Momonosuke. That's 6 people, 6 other people on the crew. Or not on the crew, but on the ship. It's just a little side thing I said for some reason. Um, so yeah, I hope that Cat Viper and Dogstorm do come back to Wano Miss uh, with everyone else, because I do still want to see them in action. So in chapter we finally see Rizo, the man who was played up this entire arc, and honestly, I don't know what I was expecting from his design. I may have been expecting a more stealthy looking ninja or something along that lines, but that's not what we got. We got a dude with Ivankov's head, that dude from Skypia's haircut, and the body of Chopper. Yeah, the Straw Hats pretty much reacting in the same way. They uh, yell and scream like, "Why do you look like this?" And that interaction between Rizo and the Straw Hats was actually pretty funny for a couple of pages. Um, the last final thing I'm going to talk about that I feel is important is the poneglyphs. Uh, that was where Rizo was. So first, first thing about this poneglyph that is obvious, well, it's not obvious in the manga, but whatever. The first thing that's obvious is that it is a different color than the other ones. It is red, and Dogstorm says that the poneglyph's different color means that it has a different purpose than the rest of the poneglyphs. So the other poneglyphs so far have said something about the ancient weapons. However, this one seems to only uh, it seems to have a different purpose than to tell about the ancient weapons. So maybe it'll tell something about the history of Zoe or history of what it's been used for, or maybe just some information on the ancient civilization. And it would make a little bit of sense if it said something about the ancient civilization or what was it, the the history gap. Um, it would be interesting if it said something about that because no one's been to Zoe in a long time. It's been 1,000 years since anyone's been on there except for Jack a couple of weeks ago, uh, and Beppo before then, and Law, whatever. Uh, the point I was trying to make is that there could be something about the history in this poneglyph since it's a different color. Maybe it's just a different stone. I don't know. But another thing I noticed and thought about is that this is the first time that Robin has read a poneglyph in front of everybody else, and that probably means something. It probably means that this has some really vital information that what's his name? Oda needs sorry. Oda needs to show this information to the whole crew and everyone needs to know about it. And whatever information is on there, be it the history of whatever, um, it'll probably be mind blowing and super vital to the story, something that'll just shake our minds next chapter. And that kind of gives me a little hype for next chapter. So yeah, I think that's about it on the whole. This was a pretty good chapter and left some interesting questions and some interesting things to think about, and pretty much set the stage for post Zoe and stuff that will be coming later. And that was nice. So uh, that's about it. No, that's about it. See you. Bye.